Good afternoon. This is J.C. De La Garza, Used Nuclear Fuel Disposition. I am your federal point of contact. Technical point of contact will be Peter Swift. Slide 2, please. The DOE Office of Nuclear Energy mission statement focuses on advancing nuclear power as a resource capable of meeting the nation's energy needs by resolving issues through research, development, and demonstration. The Used Fuel Disposition mission focuses on the identification of alternatives and the conduct of scientific research and technology development to enable storage, transportation, and disposal of used nuclear fuel, present and future. Slide 3, please. This chart shows the national lab participants. Researchers are encouraged to team with the national labs and with industry in conducting the research. Slide 4, please. The grand challenge is to provide a sound technical basis for the safety and security of long-term storage, transportation, and disposal to support used nuclear fuel management and disposition pathways. Slide 5, please. Research needs under storage and transportation are the development of the technical bases for storage and transportation after extended storage, as well as for transportation of high burn-up fuel. Research needs under disposal are to provide a sound technical basis for multiple viable disposal options when national policy is ready. Also, to identify and research associated uncertainty to increase confidence in concepts' robustness, to reduce the impact of site-specific complexity, and to develop the tools to manage the above. Slide 6, please. Chart 6 shows storage system components from the pellets and assemblies to a vertical configuration of a cask to an independent spent fuel storage installation, excuse me, with a mention of monitoring systems. Chart 7, please. Chart 7 shows a visual depiction of storage, transportation, and disposal concepts and addresses the goal of technologies development and performance assessment in associated storage and disposal environments. Slide 8, please. No R&D proposals are being solicited in the storage area nor in the transportation area at this time. Slide 9, please. University research needs for disposal include an improved understanding of degradation processes with an emphasis on corrosion for heat-generating waste, considering interactions with buffer materials in a reducing environment, leading to representative models development. An improved understanding of degradation processes for engineered barium materials under evolving repository thermal conditions and radionuclide transport processes, leading to representative models. An improved understanding of coupled thermal, mechanical, hydrologic, chemical processes in the near field, leading to representative models. Slide 10, please. An improved understanding of large-scale hydrologic and radionuclide transport processes in the geosphere of repository environments, leading to representative models. Development of new techniques for in situ field characterization of hydrologic, mechanical, and chemical properties of host media and groundwater in a borehole or tunnel. Development of pertinent data and relevant understanding of aqueous speciation and surface sorption at high temperatures and geochemical conditions. Slide 11, please. An improved understanding of how used nuclear fuel waste forms degrade and perform in disposal environments using theory, models, and/or experiments with quantitative evaluations, including uncertainties of how spent nuclear fuel will perform long-term under different geologic media and disposal concepts. Experimental and modeling investigations for the effect of radiolysis on spent nuclear fuel, high-level waste, and barrier material degradation at elevated temperatures and relevant disposal environments. Now, this listing was not prioritized. R&D is being solicited in any of these bullets. At this point, I'll be happy to answer any questions. As Patricia indicated in an earlier presentation, we encourage offerors to team with the national laboratories and with industry to make a stronger proposal.
JC, would gas transport from the geosphere under barometric cycling be of interest?
The answer is yes.
Is there a required breakdown in costs between industry, national laboratories, and universities?
I would defer that question to Greg, who would be able to identify the breakdowns, if such breakdowns do indeed exist.
And I can speak to this as well. What we have in Appendix A, which is where FC 4.3 is, no more than 20% of that budget can go to non-university collaborators, meaning you could do 10% to an industry partner, 10% to a national laboratory partner, et cetera. So whatever your budget breaks down to, no more than 20%. Will performance of cladding material during storage be of interest?
Absolutely. That's one of the key areas of interest.
Is saturated and unsaturated transport of interest?
The answer is yes. Both saturated and unsaturated are of interest. The reason being that we do not know at this time the medium in which the ultimate repository will be located. At this time, we are pursuing a consent-based siting process, and we will know where and in what medium a repository will be located at a later time.
Would the effect of temperature on capillary pressures in the subsurface be of interest?
Absolutely. Temperature plays a major part in the chemical and hydrologic process, where both chemistry and hydrology would have effects. They're all coupled processes.
Is a working computer model an expected outcome in the 3-year time frame?
The answer is yes.
Is fission product speciation of interest?
Yes.
Are standalone codes of interest, or only modules for existing repository codes?
Standalone codes are of interest. However, I encourage the inquisitor to listen in for the IRPs that we have to present in the next time slot. And one of them has to do with next generation thermodynamic data development and analysis for nuclear waste repository performance assessment and decision making. That's a long title, but it has to do with the models and the next generation of data development.
Is there a preference for proposals that consider many processes over a more focused proposal?
We are hoping to get an idea of how processes interact, because many of them are coupled processes, and so coupled processes would be more applicable over the broad range.
How should a proposal be organized if the topic falls under multiple key needs?
I would leave that up to the offeror to structure their proposal in the way that they feel would be the most beneficial to the needs of the DOE, where we are looking to have an analysis of coupled processes. In other words, I cannot dictate that one methodology would be preferable over another. We would leave that up to the offeror.
Are you interested in novel material for transportation of nuclear waste?
We are not at this point soliciting R&D efforts in the transportation area.